"38 years ago, this coming August, I was actually standing, wearing a tuxedo, in front of a mirror and asking myself a couple of questions. The first one was, gee, do you look like a groom? And the answer was yes. The tie was straight and everything else, and I did look like a groom. I asked myself, am I actually worthy of this beautiful, brilliant, extraordinary woman who actually said yes? It took most of that day for me to discover the answer, because later that day, my father-in-law, the late, great Joe Tarpey, Rosie's Grandpa Joe, he took me aside, and that he was not a man of a great many words, but he was a man of rather extraordinary wisdom when he actually expressed them. And he said to me, I know what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, looking at her, and we're looking across the room at Kathy, my wife. He says, you're asking yourself, am I worthy? Am I worthy of her? Am I worthy of this moment? Am I worthy of the extraordinary love that we had enjoyed up to that point? It would continue to enjoy for a great, great many years, right up to where we are today. And he said to me, putting his arm around me, he says, well, the answer is no. He said, now, I have the luxury being your new father, now that he was my new father, and I'm his new son. He says that fathers always tell the truths to their sons, sometimes painful, right, Mike? He's my brother-in-law, by the way. And he said, and we tell you the truth. And no loving, caring, honest father is going to tell the young man who he just gave the hand over to that, in all honesty, that he's worthy of his daughter. See, there's a problem. You see, I'm the guy that fell in love with her first, and that's okay. My wife asked me, are you going to cry? I said, absolutely not. Well, I was wrong, actually. So it was one of those moments. But I think that there was a bigger point there, Greg, in what he was telling me. He's saying, so many people have asked me over the years, friends of my children have asked me, geez, you and Mrs. Sowa, you seem to have such a wonderful relationship. What's the secret? And I learned from my father-in-law the answer to that so many years earlier. And I said, the answer is I never once believed I was worthy of her. I knew from the very moment she said yes, that I was really, really blessed and lucky. The bigger part of that is that he says, my prayer for you, my gift on your wedding day, my prayer is that you will never, ever feel worthy of her. Because that means that you'll spend every waking moment of your life trying to be. And that's the secret to a long, happy, successful marriage. A happy life is a happy wife. It's not that simple. I will pray for you. My gift to both of you is that little bit of wisdom that my father-in-law shared with me, and that you never really truly feel worthy of each other. That you understand every day when you wake up that this is a blessing. I don't really deserve it, but I'm so damn lucky to be here. So lucky that she said yes, so lucky that he asked. But that's really ultimately what it's all about. So my prayer for you tonight, my wish, with a room full of people who have something in common. We don't know all of them. We haven't met everybody. But one thing I know about everyone here is we all love you. And we all want the very, very best for you. And we are here for you, and we'll protect what you've started tonight and today. That's why we're here. And ultimately, the greatest wish is a wish that my family has been sharing with the people we love for seemingly ever. And at moments like this as well. You see, I want your joy to last more than just today and tonight and during your mini-moon away in Newport, maybe. I want your joy to last for 100 years or more, if possible. And I'm going to ask my family to assist me with a tradition that we've always had in wishing you that 100 years in a musical prayer, a musical wish. And in Polish, it just means we wish you 100 years of joy, happiness, and love. sto lat, niech żyje nam. 100 lat, niech żyje nam. 100 lat, niech żyje nam. Niech żyje nam. Trace, we love you, and God bless you both. Much happiness.
To introduce to you Mr. Gregory Career and Mrs. Rosemary Soa.